Yeah, this is going to get me in big trouble. Hey y'all, welcome back to Doug's Cars. Welcome to beautiful, sunny Daytona Beach, Florida. I should say Port Orange, Florida. A little windy right now, unfortunately. But this, if you're not familiar with Daytona Beach, it's got a world-renowned motorsports history. They used to race cars on the beach. If you ever watched the movie Cars, they alluded to that too, although they didn't mention it by name. So you can still drive on the beach here, and it's hard-packed sand. You can drive a normal car on it, but of course, this is four-wheel drive and needs to go on the beach here because it was just at the beach in Hatteras a couple weeks ago. The problem is it's Jeep week here, and it's basically like Sturgis for Jeep people, as you can see. The problem is that I have a nice Jeep Peasant sticker on the back of my Land Rover, and that's going to go over like a lead balloon. Those angry grills are going to be even more angry, especially because they're hideous. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna die. Absolutely gonna be killed and murdered. I apologize for the crazy wind, y'all. There's nothing I can do about it. It's blowing up a storm later today, but this is the culmination of the beach track. You've probably heard of Daytona International Speedway. We've got a giant flag. There's the Chevrolet gate. You can deal with the wind. All 9 million Jeeps are parked over there. They all really want me dead because of my sticker. And yeah, that's the culmination of the beach track and this super speedway here in Daytona Beach. This is how you enter the track, Daytona. I've done this in Richmond in my little electric i3, but never on foot. And out into the infield. Ah, you can see a car going to the banking over there, racing around. As soon as I see my stuff. Looks like Jeep actually has their own setup here, and there's some their normal stuff and then some cool concepts over there. I'll take a quick look at those. These are pretty sweet. Oh, look at the wheels on this. Yes, Steelies. This is really cool. And that's got a beautiful interior. Wow. Yeah, I like that a lot. That thing is cool, especially on the Steelies. That is really cool. That's much better than a ridiculous angry grill. This place is just insane. It's like a state fair, except everybody has Jeeps. Just got back to the car and everything seems to be okay. I have 4 tires that are very expensive and brand new. Thankfully, they've not been flattened by very, very angry grills. I mean, very, very angry Jeep people. But I just want to say, what idiot brings a Land Rover to a Jeep event? I had no idea there was a Jeep event going on. Really, no clue. I do want to say that this might be my favorite one here, man. Look at this thing, it's awesome. It's been to a bunch of Jeep Jamborees. It's got a beer holder on the front, and it is a Scrambler, a model I've always loved. This thing is sweet, and it's parked up front. It should be inside, right? Okay, so we've seen the Jeeps, we've seen the track. You've heard some of the history about how this track came about because of the beach where people drove on the hard-packed sand at high speed, and then they of course moved this to a super speedway here. Let's go drive on the beach in the Land Rover, not a Jeep. Oh, so it's 20 bucks to drive here.
Hello there.
How's it going?
20, and you can only go southbound.
Perfect.
Okay, hold on one
Okay.
second. What's on your down? Lights on while you're driving. This ticket you can leave and return one time today at any of the ramps that's open.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. It's a little different than driving in Hatteras was, because there are normal cars here. Anybody and everybody can drive out here, as long as you go 10 miles an hour. Wow, look at all the people out. Yeah, so you can just drive down here, park, and carry your things right over and set them right down on the... That's fantastic. Yeah, anybody could drive on this. This is like driving in a gravel parking lot. I can totally imagine how people would be able to race on this. It's pretty wide too. Like go down and turn and come back even, and make an oval circuit out of it. slightly different feel than it was in Hatteras, even though I have nice new tires. I also seem to be one of the only people who has their lights on, although he specifically said to do that. Oh, we had a bump. All the Jeepers everywhere just blaring their music. Wow, that's quite the open beach there. So apparently this is 3.5 miles of driving at 10 miles an hour looking at the ocean, which is quite pleasant. You would never find a place to park though, because you have to be out here first thing in the morning. This is the desire to go have more fun than drive in a straight line is very high, just not possible. Just look at all those Jeeps. And there were still 10,000 more over at the racetrack. It's crazy. Even really tiny old Jeeps. That's got to be like a, oh, that's a Willys, yeah. CJ3 or something. You can see by the flag just whipping there how windy it is out. It's just blowing sand everywhere. I feel kind of bad for these people here in a sandstorm. And pulling back out. Comes another old-fashioned Willys, but you can see the difference in width between the modern one and the little tiny one there. Well, it's a late spring Saturday and this is very tedious. I'm sure this is great in the winter, but it's time to... Oh, actually deep sand for the first time ever. I wonder if that Maxima is going to make it through. Yeah, that was interesting. I'm not sure I need to do that again. Maybe in the middle of winter will be more fun when there's no one out, but had to do it. You can see I'm parked here right on the water. That's been a fun day. It is time to grab something to eat. Long, hot day. I honestly had no idea there was a Jeep Fest in town until last night, and I happened to see flyers around and I thought, well, great. I'm the idiot with the what could be perceived as an anti-Jeep sticker on his car. But it's meant in jest because this is a $1,000 Land Rover and I have nothing against Jeeps. There are two at my house right now. But yeah, driving on the beach, you know, it was fun. But I'm jaded because I just drove in Hatteras on the Outer Banks 2 weeks ago in deep sand, and that was a lot of fun. And you know, you kind of were on your own, whereas here it was just like sitting in traffic on the beach road. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw up some pictures here of Jeep Fest after I finished speaking with some, you know, musical accompaniment, so you can see some of the cool stuff I saw at Jeep Fest. And hey, if you like this video and you want to see more stuff about Land Rovers, Jaguars, whatever junk we come across and whatever fun things I find, please hit subscribe because yeah, I'm out here making videos and I depend on you all to watch them. So thanks so much. Stay tuned for some cool pictures from the Jeep Beach Festival 2021.